I don't need to tell you the story about Sonic's redesign. If you don't know about it by now, either you didn't grow up with Sonic or you were living under a rock in 2018. The funny thing about the redesign is that it likely didn't have any effect on the script that was already written. Excluding the redesign, regardless of the trailer, new or old, the scenes and dialogue are the same. I believe the delay might have been a good time to potentially review the script and as well take a really hard look to see if the fans are going to appreciate the story placed before them. If they tore you apart regarding the design, what would they do if the story was bad? Talking to you, Netflix Death Note. Sonic the Hedgehog gets lumped into the unfortunate genre that is video game movies. However, the way Sonic plays out does a little more to add the fuel to the fire for the discussion of video game movies versus movies based on a video game. To someone who doesn't care about video games or hasn't had the displeasure of sitting through some of the bad ones, and there are a lot, you might not catch the difference between video game movies and a movie based on a video game. The Resident Evil series could be seen as a movie based on a video game. This isn't direct source material for the events of the movie, but it is a new story based on the lore of the past. The original Mortal Kombat from '95 could be seen as a true video game movie. The majority of the plot is based on source material of the first Mortal Kombat game. There's debate regarding which path to take for a video game film. I won't take a stand at this time regarding any aspect of the topic because the world sees all video game movies as the same, so that's what we're stuck with. From box office success to Resident Evil all the way to the catastrophic failure of Super Mario Bros. If we do have to place Sonic in one of these categories, it would not be a true video game movie, but a film based off of a video game. And honestly, that's not a bad thing. The movie is really good. I was extremely surprised. Now don't get me wrong. Ben Schwartz as Sonic and Jim Carrey as Robotnik are carrying this movie as they should, but from the outside looking in, especially when Sonic has some amazing comic stories, I questioned how good this could be. Video game movies have a bad reputation, so understandably fans should be skeptical of what Hollywood can produce. Sonic's original design probably didn't do anything to help the box office sales, which was solid, might I add. I think they might have been a little bit higher, but the movie dropped the month before things really picked up with COVID in the United States. $81 million budget, $319 million in the box office, 47 on Metacritic, which sounds pretty bad, but get this, 63% on Rotten. Why am I trying to sell you on 63%? Because for live action video game films, the highest rating on Rotten is 68%, and that's Detective Pikachu. Of the same set of films, Sonic is the 5th highest grossing video game film. Especially before the pandemic, Paramount should be pretty happy with what they accomplished, especially since a sequel is in the progress, a sequel I'm actually excited for. Not opening night excited, but some free time on a boring weekend kind of excited. Sonic allows itself to be enjoyable and hilarious. It's constantly making jokes in light of the situation. Of course, with the redesigned Sonic has, he looks like a cute blue hedgehog you want to bring home, so the plot has multiple moments to pull on your heartstrings while putting together some sort of cliched I just want to belong somewhere kind of story. You'll get a nice family story so the kids in the audience can walk away with some sort of applicable morals, but Sonic is a thrill. It's less of a video game movie and more of a successful combination between the Sonic franchise and the run-of-the-mill kids movie. Sonic is my kind of movie. They did Sonic justice. I feel like this is the goofy chili dog eating cornball I grew up with. He runs fast, he looks good, he gives Robotnik a hard time. There could definitely be more substance to Sonic, and I think there is more to come. Super Sonic, Tails, possibly Knuckles, but for what it is, it's just fun. Sure, you have weird stuff like the rings being portals, none of Sonic's other friends being present, we could be nitpicky here, and perhaps I'm not because video game films need all the breaks that they can get, but I honestly just thought this was a good time. 7.5 out of 10 on the official Black Man's Log scale, but you go watch it and judge it for yourself. This one's on Hulu.